Everyone has his own lifestyle. I just want to do better in everything I do.
My life dream and the meaning of life, it's time for a change.
This is a good era. If you've made a decision, you must try your best to achieve it.
Not everyone can dance. Till her 30s or 40s.
Since the time has changed, you realize that world is much bigger.
I chase my dream. I must choose the tough one to challenge.
The most important thing in my life is to find something I love to do and then enjoy it.
We're all part of the times. It's the times that create heroes. It's not heroes that make the times.
Today, the abundance of the world and the rapidness of changes. What exactly is our foothold?
Stand by. Roll camera. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right?
Cut. Right.
Just stop. Then look directly at the camera. Stop. Emotion. Show your emotion.
Now, 3, 2, 1, action.
Right?
Affected by the epidemic, for Wang Yibo. His work in 2020 has just got back on track. To finish 1 year's work in half a year means doubling the work intensity. Much more, it means personal hobbies can only be squeezed in work intervals.
Roll camera. Action.
Yes, this angle looks good.
Yes, zoom in. Infra, focal image, extra, focal image.
Right? Right? Right?
Roll camera.
To try and have a look. To get more tags. It was beyond your expectation. So I can only stop here.
Okay. Roll camera.
Water. Light. Okay, light. Be quick. Quick, quick.
One year ago, he started learning skateboarding. He has been practicing since then. But he didn't have full time to learn it. So he had to invite the coach to the work site.
This joint. Your waist. All your concentration is, at that moment. The instant I told you, you got to know where the point was, just like you're dancing. I talked to many people for a long time, but they simply couldn't get it. Keep your feet relaxed, don't be splayfoot. 2 splayfoot. Get your knees forward. Squat and keep forward. It's right to finish these actions in a sequence, and then slowly you can lay a good foundation. Don't try to make it at the expense of sacrificing the previous right actions. Yibo, this action isn't done decisively. Put your front foot decisively on the board.
In 2019, in Zhuhai Zik motorcycle race, Wang Yibo won the champion of Group D. In 2020, because the advertisement this time was related to motorcycles, he had the chance to meet with his teammates.
It's really been a long time since my last ride. Last time when I rode the motorcycle was in the game, then I haven't touched the motorcycle. Because for motorcycle riding, practice makes perfect. If you don't ride for a long time, you lose your feel for motorcycle riding, including mental and training feel. For one thing, I haven't ridden for a long time, so I can't enjoy myself. For another, I can get my feel for riding back. We don't have to wait here. Over there. The tires are kept warm all the time. I can just get here by motorcycle. When shooting, why must we wait here?
I didn't get it too.
The director just said, we go to that point first. He wants to tell you something first and then.
No, I mean the motorbikes are parked there. Then, we can just get here by motorcycle when we need to talk. Because there's a power supply over there. We can keep the tires warm. And then we are there to stand by.
Yeah, okay, so you want to take a break. right?
No, he's talking about the location of the motorcycles.
The tires can become cold or it'll be dangerous.
He'll come here when needed.
We can use Saki and Wookie when you need me to come. I'll just get here by motorcycle. The tires are warm. I've told him the second half is the most suitable.
The last half?
He usually doesn't talk much, but as long as he has an idea, he'll express it directly.
Here and there will be better.
Okay. You have to be ahead. Cut in this position. On his inside lane. Then they two have a racing. Racing on the straight lane. Next he'll slow down, then you speed up. Then you'll slow down, and he speeds up. Then he slowed down a little, whoosh, you speed up, and overtakes him greatly. What we'll shoot is like this. The dolly will be on your outside lane.
It isn't logical, right? Not logical.
Actually, there's logic in it, but since you...
But if it's logical, it's impossible I can speed up like that.
What is the logic, Yibo?
The logic here is that, slowly. It's impossible he can overtake again, he needs a process.
Actually, we don't cut in. We always stay in a straight line.
Then I'll simply ride for a while just slowly and directly. We just start naturally.
Exactly.
So there's no need for microphone.
Yes, okay. Speeds up. Then keep a steady speed. You can get here by motorbike directly. Okay, let's try it.
Taking advantage of the shooting for commercials, he barely managed to get a day of training from his busy work.
What's the schedule for tomorrow?
9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We'll arrive at 8:30 a.m.
Really? So early?
Yeah, we need to prepare.
We can't waste 1 minute, can we?
I just like it. I just like motorcycle when I first get in touch with it. And I began to ride it in my spare time. After becoming a professional motorcycle rider, I began to experience more on skills than on playing. Experience more on adjusting for riding into the racing curve. Actions like brake.
A real motorcycle rider. Talking about a real motorcycle rider. A real rider emerged the moment he obtained his racing license. As for his achievement or strength, he won a championship last year, 2019, but it's a rookie champion. To be a real motorcycle rider, a real champion rider. It depends on his performance in this year's 2020 professional race.
I began to know him when we two joined the same team. He is very smart. He has great ability at learning how to ride a motorcycle well. He has great comprehension.
The turning to the left was quite obvious, right?
Yes, it's particularly obvious.
It was very obvious.
You kept pulling down the motorcycle like this, but your handlebars should actually be controlled by pushing like this with your hands. You should bring the motorcycle down gently with your body, instead of pulling the handlebars. You should ride like this. You were pulling the handlebars with your arms. It's fourth gear. Yibo turned left at 150 miles per hour. He was riding the motorcycle pretty close to the ground. I saw the dial display from behind, GPS 150.
Really?
A 300 cubic centimeters motorcycle.
At 150 miles per hour?
When turning around a curve, Wang Yibo rode at a speed of 150 miles per hour. For small and medium displacement models with 300cc, this was a very courageous attempt.
That curve was really cool. Actually, when you ride like you're lying down, you'll feel spacious. Then your riding becomes smooth. You can't feel how fast it is.
I've told him many times to ride more conservatively. But his character. I don't think it's his character. He's very bold and unrestrained. Once in Ordos, he was thrown out from the motorcycle for about 30 meters. We were all stunned and terrified. Then we ran over the check on him. He stood up and flicked off dust like nothing happened. The motorcycle was broken. He was thrown out for about 30 meters. Yibo makes great progress in every skill. He's very talented. The only thing he lacks is his lack of time. He doesn't have much time.
How to say, my own time. I don't have my own time, because even if I have time to go out, it'll be ... It'll become other people's time. I don't want to pass something on to others. I just want to be better. And to do what I like. Maybe others will judge you without knowing you and your strength. I just want to do something for myself. Others might think so. I'm deliberately showing something, so this should be a little pressure on me. Because actually I'm not here to play. I really want to do it well. Maybe if only I could be faster in Zhuhai's race. 2 seconds faster, 1 second faster, and so on. Even half a second faster would be enough.
One of the priorities in the second half of the year is a large-scale street dance competition show. After today, Wang Yibo, as one of the captains, will give a captain show to compete for his first important place in the show.
Stand by. Camera ready. Rolling. And action.
Take a rest, Yibo.
That place needs to be pulled again.
These can be 3 or 4 people.
I want to see when they're turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you can turn.
Having been the shooting subject for quite some time, he can also understand some shooting techniques. To the final program presentation effect, Wang Yibo can often contribute his own wisdom.
That's the last shot. It's boom. It is drawn from the close scene to the whole body.
When I go to him, I go higher.
Camera ready.
bit close. It was a bit close at first.
But try it again.
To cooperate with the photographer to find the best effect, he and his dancing partners danced at least for 4 times. After rehearsal, he planned to continue practicing for a while.
I do want to win the captain show, because this is what I'm doing. So, I might lay more stress on it. I don't like hitting the beat all the time. I like to use the rhythm of my body. Around 3 or 4 o'clock. 3:30. How long will it take us to get here?
Half an hour.
Anyway, there'll be rehearsal time before the recording.
Yes, that's for sure. We still have time to practice twice.
I'll see if we can get here at 1:30. Let's get here at 1:30.
He'll perform on stage tomorrow, but his cold is still not getting better.
For the part that 3 of us are the center, 3 of us must be recorded in one scene as the focus, right in the front. Then there's an action of squat. You didn't catch that.
You mean going down?
There's a kneeling down action.
Although he's not satisfied with the shot, after having danced for 4 times, he couldn't dance anymore.
It's not so comfortable anyway.
When I twisted you just now, did it hurt inside?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt on the surface, right? It might be the dropsy that caused the pain. Dropsy in the bones is the most difficult to eliminate. So I want to ask you, I want you to stay still for the next 2 weeks. Can you do it?
No, I can't.
Do you still have to dance?
And second ... Osh, yeah.
You don't feel it when you move, but after that, you'll feel it sore and painful. You must keep staying still, okay? So now, what should we do?
I actually don't care about getting hurt. I've been injured in normal times. I was injured when riding my motorcycle. But there was no work during that time. Actually, I didn't care about that and I haven't been to hospital. I think the sprain will be fine in a few days. Why do I care so much this time? Because I'll think it will affect my dancing in the future. And going skateboarding. All of these will be affected. I'm very upset. I've been skateboarding lately, and then after I hurt my foot. I can't move. I'm worried. I'd like to get better soon. Because I'll dance in the next episode. I don't want anything to be affected by my foot.
Two days later, he's about to record the new episode of Street Dance Show. Wang Yibo will dance with his teammates on stage. Because he cares much about winning or losing this time, which will decide whether the team members stay or leave, he chooses to see a doctor.
How do you feel when walking? Do you feel difficult to walk?
I don't dare to walk so hard.
From your swelling, we can initially classify it into such 3 grades as L2 and LLI. Yours can just fall into grade 2. It might be more serious than grade I, because you hurt 2 ligaments. If 1 ligament were hurt, just 1 ligament, it must fall into grade 1.
What you mean is, if it is strained, there's no way to get it back to the initial state.
It's impossible to be exactly the same as before.
So I need to use my muscles to help it not get hurt again.
To help it not get hurt again.
So that is, it's actually nothing serious.
Actually nothing serious.
The 2 statements don't match up.
There's nothing wrong with my statement.
For athletes, such injury is no big deal.
I think this is for athletes. And that is for common people.
Trying to consider his injury according to an athlete standard, the new perspective brought by the team doctor has somewhat eased his anxiety.
This pair of shoes is really good.
Is it still slippery?
Yes, still slippery. It's the ground that is slippery.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go. 6, 7, 8. Go. Move quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Having a rest cure, maybe I think, isn't suitable for me. I'd rather treat it like an athlete. To restore its muscle strength and then keep it from hurting again is more suitable for me. I think we can make a big change for our dancing.
The street dance show is still not over. Yeti needs to finish his part in the shooting of a new play.
Set aside the time for him. I think he's better than others. Then if you're ready, give a signal nod to us.
Today he'll shoot for an important emotional scene.
Yibo, if you are ready, nod your head. Then we start. Everybody, leave the scene. Roll. Ready. Go. Stop. I think this real talent. Just the feelings. Even if one has studied performance for 4 or 8 years, just show me perform like this. Go backward. Move, move, move. Stop. Very good.
Thanks, Director.
Happy birthday.
Today is also his 23rd birthday. In previous years, birthdays also meant that the annual motorcycle race was about to begin. But in 2020, whether the race can be held or not remains unknown.
I am actually not talkative. How did such character form? Maybe I've been like this since my childhood. Since childhood, my parents have always supported me to do what I like. If you like it, you just want to do it well. Everyone has his or her lifestyle. I'm not qualified to pass on anything to others. Maybe for me, I still want to win, because I want to prove myself. But it is a little uncertain. It seems to be tied tightly.
As the recording becomes more and more tensed up, his only relaxation, the skateboard, rarely appears on the job site.
Because this competition results in winner or loser, I definitely hope to win.
He knows if he tries his best, our victory can be guaranteed. At least if we win, none of our teammates would be dropped out. He's serious-minded. This urges him to pursue perfection in everything.
This show has been recorded for a long time. It took up a lot of my energy. But actually, in the end, I feel many members have their own ideas. I can't just focus on winning and ask them to do what they don't like to. Winning or losing isn't that important. Actually, it's more important to enjoy what you do.
In the wee hours of the morning the show had been recorded, and without sleeping, he went straight to Zhuhai. He would have had an extra day for training. But the weather is not good.
The rain is lighter. Yes, it is.
But the ground isn't dry.
No, somebody fell again.
Fell again.
Look, your result of 157 last year was obtained in qualifying?
No, during practice.
158 in qualifying.
Yes, before the race.
It's 158 in qualifying?
Yes. Before the race, I've obtained 157.1. Just that lap.
What happened in that lap?
I had no idea about that lap.
You simply had the right feel for that lap.
I feel quite nervous this time. Why? Because I heard there would be a lot of people participating in this competition. There might be more people than before, and many people who are really good at it came for the race too. I've practiced dancing these days too, so my leg muscles are a bit sore. I've kept applying plasters on my legs for the race, because when racing, my leg muscles are of great importance for 10 laps.
This is the first time for the 23-year-old Wang Yibo to participate in the professional competition.
I'm very happy. I've returned to ... I've returned to last year's average lap time. Do what you like. And if you do like it, be your best.
Coming and going in winter. Bear the happiness and sorrow all alone. The proud souls. Take things as they come. Destiny summoned by the times. What expectations do you have? Anger from wasting time when young. Turns people into nobody after getting old. Dear friends. Look. Our images are doodled on the wall of dreams. From the innocent and romantic beginning to the future embracing everything. We are so beautiful, with pure faces. When you win the victory, remember to smile like kids.